Okay. And it goes back off the board. You know what? That's a good idea. Let's put those up there. And I don't have to keep track of minions because they're all off the board. I don't have to keep track of how many are on the board with the physical tokens because right now they're all dead. They've all been taken off the board. There's none on the board. Okay. Now it's going to be Scarlet's Shadow first this time. This, I believe, is round 4. 1. He rolled a 1, so he does get an extra event. Spirited attack. Play on any hero, including yourself, to allow them to add their spirit to combat for 1 fight round. There is no investigation on the board. He's going to move 1. Yes, I'm heading up to the manor house. Okay. Adriana, you need investigation. The windmill has investigation. 2. But you can't get to the windmill, so we're going to go to the marsh. The windmill has some cards that might generate investigation, is what I mean. Let's see if you have a mystery, in which case crap, or a event. Crap. Mystery. I am not having good luck this time. No one is safe. The villain attacks, killing one of the town elders. Roll a d6. Any town elder with honor equal to the number rolled is killed. Each hero gains 2 investigation. 6. That would be the Lord of Madness, so this goes through without killing anybody. So we do not have the darkness meter move, and everybody gains 2 investigation. So hey, Adriana, you only have to get 1 more investigation to cure yourself and get to the doctor's office before you flip. Oh, you can cure even if you do get flipped. Interesting. Okay. You're at 7. Let's see if I can get you to the blacksmith. All my investigation so far has been coming from mystery cards. This is not a good thing. When mystery cards give everybody investigation, that's really, really bad. Oh yeah, the werewolf minion sheet looks like this. Not many minions. And the rat's nest is actually pretty nasty. Okay, that was Adriana. It's Danforth. 2. 2. Let's go to the doctor's office because you need to heal. Let's see what event you're going to get. Play immediately. On any hero, that hero may now carry 1 additional card from either the Old Woods or the Abandoned Keep, and it remains in play. Magistrate's Mandate. But the Magistrate is evil. Why is he helping us? We know the Magistrate's evil. Or actually, we don't. He faked his own death. We haven't actually investigated him. I know the Magistrate is evil. The characters do not. You have Magistrate's Mandate. Oh, I know why the Magistrate gave him that mandate. The Magistrate wants him to go investigate down in the Abandoned Keep in the Old Woods. Here. Looks like the magistrate, we think he's dead. So it's like, oh, Danforth went and rifled through things and got it. But he's going to spin 2 investigation and get rid of those 2 wounds. Any other investigation? Do I want to spend on... I am going to take a risk and spend 2 investigation to look at Dr. Manning. Little secrets, voyeur. Sneaking around town at night, this town elder peers through the windows of his neighbors, watching them from afar. Who knows what other devilish acts and depraved deeds they have committed while gallivanting through the wicked night. This is of no consequence to the investigation. Okay. So, okay. The doctor is a peeping Tom. Voyeur. Oh, little secrets. Voyeur. Okay. Interesting. We are now up to Anne-Marie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to get to the... And we rolled a 5. Diddy! And we're going to pull an event. Accusation. Play as an action to immediately gain 3 investigation for each other hero in your space. Play at the start of a showdown to reveal any one town elder's secrets. If this causes them to become an evil elder, gain 6 investigation. That's if you want to screw over somebody. Okay, so she has accusation and recovery, which I could use recovery, but I kind of have the book of medicine, so I'd rather save the recovery for an emergency situation. Okay. Accusation. Okay. Now I get to look through the stuff for the town. She has 7. You don't actually draw at random. You just look through and see if there's anything you want to buy. And I want to get some of the books. Book of Lore. Yes, we are going to get... Ooh, the Book of Town Hunt Cunning. I'm going to get the Book of Lore for 6. Gives her +2 honor, and I can discard it to move the Shadow Step one step back if I want to, or to cancel a mystery card if I really want to. That would have to be some nasty mystery card, because right now that's giving me +2 honor and +2 combat. And she has filled her manor slot. She has 1 of her 2 town item slots filled. She can get 1 more town item and 1 more from the other 3 what do you call it, places around the board. What I would like to get is that oh, and I have to have her roll the 3d6 to heal herself. 1 success, so she is down to 1 wound. And it is now mystery phase. I have not had good luck this game on the draws, on the cooperative mystery phase chart. I have not had good luck. Oh, Adriana now has 2 transformation markers. Scattered clues. Random location. random location is the fields. Where's Adriana? All the way on the other side of the map. Lovely. So, let's see. I'm not going to put a token there. I'm just going to draw. And I'm going to pick a different color. Two. That's really small. To invest. Okay. Here we go. It's not so big once it gets put on there, it's because I'm zoomed out on the board. Okay, to investigation. And I still have to draw the mystery. Fog. While this card is in play, all heroes are at -1 to their move, minimum of 1. Limit 1 weather card in play at a time. Discard any weather card already in play. Yeah. I'm fighting werewolves, and the only things I have to help me fight are a martyr, a coward, a voyeur, and an unknown who might be evil. Okay, so it is back to Adriana being first. Minimum of 1. I get an event. Knocked away. Knocked away means I can, instead of taking injury, I can lose an item. Knocked away. Which ironically, which funnily enough, has the werewolf on the cover. Okay. So, that said, do I want to linger? I am going to go ahead and try to linger. No mystery. Okay, let's see what we get from the marsh. 3. That's an event. That is good. I'll handle this. Play this card at the start of any fight involving another hero except a showdown to remove them from that fight. Immediately move to that hero space, and you now replace them in your fight. Gain fight dice equal to your honor for this one fight, and collect twice as much investigation as normal if successful. I think that will be very nice if somebody else gets in a fight, because she's decent in fights. She's got that strike first thing. I'll handle this. And the quotes matter because anything that is a quote, Danforth can pull out of discard for 4 investigation. Okay. That is your turn. It is now Danforth. 4. Danforth, what do you have? You have 2 investigation. Oh, you have the magistrate's mandate. I'm going to go to... Let's see, you rolled 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go to the abandoned keep. Haha! I am such a brave man. Old prison. Long since abandoned, the crumbling walls of the dungeon still bear the scrawled ramblings of its former inmates. You notice one passage that strikes your interest. Make a cunning 4 test and gain 1 investigation for every 4 rolled. 4 or higher rolled. Okay. His cunning is 4. Three successes, so he gets 3 investigation. I say, this is a very interesting piece of graffiti here on this wall. You're at 5 investigation. I'm going to spin... Oh, I'm actually going to wait for that. Okay. Okay. Who's next? Anne-Marie. 1. I'm going to go to the magistrate's office. I get an extra event for rolling a 1. Spirited attack. So far, nobody's had a fight. And Anne-Marie's not going to because she's not going to have a mystery. Okay. And I get another event from the magistrate's office. Militia! Play immediately. Really, really awesome. Okay. And I know where I want the militia. We want the militia at the manor. Because we know that's the lair. Okay. And I'm going to spend 2 investigation in order to try to train up her cunning. And I need to roll. Right now her honor is 3, so I need to roll 3d6. And I need to roll 5 or higher. 2 successes. I only needed 1. Cunning is now +1. Magistrate training. Cunning +1. Well, we're going to need a new magistrate. Our current one is a werewolf. Their current one is a werewolf. Okay. So her cunning is now 4. And going to roll 4d6 to try to heal herself again. No successes, so she still has the 1 wound. It is now the Scarlet Shadow's turn. 1. Seriously, 1. Aggressive combat. He is taking the slow way up to the manor house. He must have gotten more seriously hurt in that the fight at the abandoned keep than I thought. And guess what? It is now mystery phase. Adriana, you now have 3 transformation counters. And time to roll. 2. What is 2? What horrible thing is 2? Creeping Shadow. 1 step closer to darkness. The heroes may collectively take 3 wounds divided as they see fit to prevent this. No, I'll leave it where it is for now. See, this would normally, the lair would cost 12 or 8, but because it's the werewolf, it always costs 3 to find the lair. Okay. And mystery card. Oh, did everybody get investigation from that? No, nobody gets investigation from that. Wicked manipulation. If Lady Hombrook is still alive, every hero must immediately discard 1 item or ally of their choice and immediately move to the crossroads. If she has been killed or joined the villain, move to the shadow track. The shadow track 2 steps closer to the darkness instead. Hysteria. Do I have anything that can cancel hysteria? You know what? I can either have everybody lose an item, or Anne-Marie can lose her Book of Lore. Anne-Marie is going to lose her Book of Lore. Oh, she was. That's annoying. Okay, but it spares everybody else, and we don't have to move all the way over to the crossroads. Okay. Lovely. So that was Adriana. Now it's Danforth. 6. Except it's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Old Woods we go. Danforth, do you have any injuries? You do not currently. Okay. Old Woods. Attacked! Roll once on the villain's minion chart to see what has attacked you. Perhaps we're getting too close. And it has Danforth with a pitchfork fighting a bunch of ghost soldiers. Three. Feralkin. Of course. Feralkin. Okay. So, Danforth, you still only have a combat of 1. I am going to give you +2 combat this time. No, no, I know exactly what's going to happen. I'll handle this. Where are you? You step in. You. She'll handle this with her I'll handle this card. She gets bonus fight dice equal to her honor. So she gets to roll 7 dice, and she has fast strike. This creature does not have fast strike, and it only has 1 wound. She is likely to obliterate it from the face of the earth. 3 times over. Like I said, she's a female daredevil. Okay, so, and she gets double the normal investigation. Guess what? You have 11. Okay, how do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need to roll a 6 to get there. Let me read the thing here. Oh, she might become a werewolf hero this time, but she'll be able to cure herself next time. Okay. That was Danforth. Here we go. 2. This is Anne-Marie. She actually can only move 1. We're going to move back to the blacksmith. And she doesn't get an extra thing because she only rolled a 2. I think not! Play to prevent one source from moving the shadow track. Everything else on here is... Oh! Or to cancel any event result on the villain's minion chart. Awesome. That is very useful. But most of the rest of it is for the competitive game when you're screwing with other players. So, I think not. And it is, it's Isabella von Took, the noblewoman. I'm not exactly sure. This is post-revolutionary America, so I'm not sure why they have all these nobles, lords, and such like that. That wouldn't be the titles used. But I guess they're just sort of going for general Victorian, post-colonial colonial type era. Not Victorian, but pre-Victorian, probably. 1700s? Early 1800s? Okay. Whatever. That is her turn. Not all of it. No, she still has to try to cure herself. And she can try to purchase something from the books. Does she have enough? She has 5 investigation. Let's see what she can purchase. See if she can purchase that other book. She can purchase the Book of Town History. Okay. That gives her +1 cunning. Ooh, +1 cunning. Even better. Okay. Not as good as actually as the Book of Lore, but the Book of Lore did its purpose. So, combat +2 because she's the school teacher. Cunning +1. Book of Town History. Knowledge is power. Okay. So her current thing is combat 6 and cunning is 5. She is going to roll the 5 because she currently has wounds and I want to get rid of the wounds. 2 successes. That should get her up to completely healthy. And she should only have 1 investigation because that cost 4. Okay. Oh, Scarlet Shadow. 6. Really? After all that? Okay. After all that, you get the thing that lets you go anywhere on the board? Your drink has been poisoned by one of the servants who has since vanished. Make an honor 5+ test and gain 2 investigation for every 5 rolled. If failed, take d6 wounds. He has high honor at least, so this should be easy. He has a 6 honor? Yes. 1 success on 6 dice. Alright. You get 2 investigation out of that. That should be enough to go into town and buy a pistol. Or 2. Or maybe a musket. Okay. And now it's Adriana. 4. -1 is 3. We're going to stop at the covered bridge because we might get an event. We might also get a mystery, so we do not get a mystery, we get an event. Escape. The first use is for competitive game to make the villain escape from another hero. The second use is play to prevent all wounds that would be done to a town elder, and if during a showdown, return them to town. She does not have I'll handle this anymore. And she just ended her turn. She is now 4 transformation counters. She is now a werewolf hero. It does not give you any use. In fact, on a mystery phase, what that means is you start attacking other players. Okay. Not this time, though. Next time, if I don't get to the doctor's office. So, first things first. 3. Minion attack! Which is going to be a werewolf attack on Danforth. It has 8 dice. Oh, it's an event. It's an event. I think not. Ha! Cancelled. Last thing we need is another person trying to go around and cure themselves with lycanthropy. Okay, so straight to the mystery card. Agents of Evil. Roll once on the villain's minion chart. Place that minion on the board at a random location. Move that shell's tracked one step closer to darkness. And I just used the card that would prevent it from doing that. Okay. 2. What is 2? 2 is a rat's nest. I have to look at the rules for a rat's nest now. Also, the darkness meter just went to 12. Which means the werewolf gets another 2 wounds. Darkness, phase 2, plus 2 wounds. Darkness, phase 3, plus 2 wounds. I want that silver shot. Really, really, really want that silver shot. We are going to lose so badly. Okay. Rat's nest. Where is the rat's nest? The windmill. Lively, the windmill. Okay. Each turn, the rats will pour from the rat's nest and begin swarming their way toward the town hall until the nest can be destroyed. At the start of each mystery phase, put a rat's marker in the first available board space that does not already have rat's marker or rat's nest, along the shortest direct path to the town hall. The rats will form a chain, adding 1 new marker to the end of the chain each turn until they reach the town hall or the nest is destroyed. Limit 1 rat's nest or rat's marker per space. Once the chain from the nest to the town hall is complete and no more rats can be placed, each time a rat's marker would be placed, instead move the shadow track 1 step closer to darkness. Unlike other minions, rats do not displace existing minions and do not stop hero movement or escaping from a fight. Rats also do not prevent a hero in the same space from taking action, such as encountering a location. Whenever a hero enters or starts their movement in a space with a rat's marker, or if the rats appear in the hero's space, roll d6. On a roll of 1 to 2, the hero must lose 1 ally or 1 wound, hero's choice. If the rat's nest is defeated, also remove all rat markers in the chain between that nest and the town hall. Oh, you can't fight the rats themselves. Next round's going to be pretty bad. Okay.